One of the hottest segments of the current collecting market, coins and currency, is the currency silver certificate category, right? It was that piece of paper you could bring to a bank and they give you a coin for it. And when they discontinued that in 1963 and then they destroyed the notes thereafter, wow, what happened? I mean, when's the last time you've seen a silver certificate? Every blue moon they'd show up in circulation, right? Well, tonight, not only do we have it, we have the last two designs and they're uncirculated. So for a few minutes, let's enjoy this part of our history. So paper money comes out of the Civil War. It was the fractional currency, was the funding of the Civil War, and the demand notes and interest-bearing notes were part of that as well. And as we got later into the 1800s, the federal government took over making paper money. And a lot of them were gold certificates. Some of them were silver certificates, i.e. walk into a bank and get coin. Others were what they called red seals or legal tender notes. And in 1928, we shrunk our currency to the size we have today, called small size notes. Well, there are three $1 George Washington silver certificates. The 1928 funny back, that's one design. And then there's the 35 and 57 notes as well. Put them together in a pair just because of the uniqueness of the reverse on the note, right? You'll notice that on the right-hand side, the bottom right, it says above the word one, the motto, "In God We Trust." The 57 is the last silver certificate, and it's the first series and only series in the silver certificate series globally that had the motto on it. The entire series did. Now the 1935 design, the note you saw to the left, that's the reverse. That does not have the motto added. They added it the very last note, but then they changed designs quickly and called it the 57s. You'll notice the front of the notes, the top shelf, almost identical. A little bigger here, a little bigger there, but they're basically identical. Underneath the blue seal on the right is Series 1935, Series 1957. But the reverse is where you get to see the difference. Again, when's the last time you've seen a silver certificate? When's the last time you've seen a uncirculated crisp silver certificate? And part of the reason why you don't see those is the U.S., when they decided to pull silver, and they had a limited number of silver left in their vaults, said, okay, we're going to give you a year, the American public, to redeem all of your silver certificates. 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s, etc., right? Go to the bank, and we'll give you $1. We'll give you $5, whatever you have, right? For silver. And that ended in 1963. Right? Well, 1964 is the last year of silver. What did they do with the silver certificates they got from us, trading them in for coin? Destroyed them. Why? Because we don't want the evidence or these being brought back again. They were redeemed, now they're done. The notes that didn't get redeemed were somebody saying, hey, I'm going to hang on to this. Or 2, I didn't know I had this. Or 3, crazy Uncle Harold, had a bundle underneath his mattress. And again, trust me, that's a story you hear every once in a while. But tonight, it's that pivot in U.S. currency, right? Early currency was very, very beautiful, big size notes. We shrunk them in 28 to small size, as I referenced earlier. And then it just evolved. I mean, right now our $1 green seal looks like this, does it not? But the seals are green. Federal Reserve note. This is blue. The serial number is blue and the seal is blue, and it says, in silver to the bearer on demand. The uniqueness of these two is the evolution of just the changing sentiment in the country. We made paper money, it was okay, and then all of a sudden, all of our coins, all of our currency started having the motto, "In God We Trust," added. And the 35 series was the last of the old look and feel. The difference is 1957, we added the motto, "In God We Trust," to all of our notes in the silver certificate family. This is the change. My competition. Guys, give me a 1 minute clock, by the way. Competition on this one. Actually, guys, we're not going to have time for a 1 minute clock. Sorry. Competition. For the same 2-note set, $85. Ours are in the hard plastic acrylic holders, just an extra plus. But boy, are they outright beautiful. Again, sorry, can't put a clock on this one. I only had a handful of them because, again, crisp notes, real uncirculated notes. These notes. And we're under 20 bucks a piece, $39.95 for the pair. That's a deal.